Revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We're here to remind you that small business is big business and your business is our business.
All right, so do you ever play games on your phone?
One game.
One game
Yep.
on your phone.
It's true.
I'm kind of a one game kind of girl.
Are you?
Yeah. What game do you play? Can we tell people?
Big Fish Casino. Look me up.
Look you up?
Yeah, Big Fish. It's a social game, and you can have friends. And I play Big Fish Casino. It's a fantastic little casino game. I've never spent a penny on it, not one penny, and I have $6 million in chips.
Wow.
Right? They start you off. Everybody starts off with 10,000, and I have $6 million.
And that's even after the one day that you made a mistake and you lost 5 million points.
Yesterday I had 7.
Oh, so you tend to lose. You kind of fluctuate.
It's a casino game.
All right. Okay, so how do I look you up? I mean, like, do you use your real name?
Radio Eric.
Radio Eric.
Mm-hmm.
All right. It's kind of like you at the gym. You have Radio Eric at the gym,
right.
too. Okay, so I play the Little Bejeweled game. I have 5 million coins on my Little Bejeweled
Really?
game. Yeah. And I play Sudoku, but my son found a new game.
2.
My son found a new game. Actually, I play the Bejeweled game for the coins. I
Right.
don't really know why. I just like watching it grow up. But I don't really play.
Right.
What I really play is Sudoku. Okay, so my son found a new game called the Akinator, and it's like this little genie.
Oh.
It's a little genie, and it can guess. It's kind of like 20 questions, but it can guess a character, like from a movie, from a game, from a TV show, from a book, and it is 100%
Why do you need an app for that? You can do
spectacular.
that. You
No,
do that naturally.
I know, but think of a character. Can you think of one?
Yes.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
Thinking of a character?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I'm going to play.
All right, go for it.
Oh, shoot. Shoot, it's not playing.
Is that playing?
Oh, shoot. Let's go.
All right.
Shoot, I had it all keyed up, I thought. Is your character real?
No.
Oh, shoot. Does your character have human skin?
Yes.
Might take me a little longer.
It's all right.
to
It's
do
all right.
this. All right. Is your character a male?
Yes.
Is your character a citizen of the United States?
Yes.
Is your character from a TV series?
No.
All right. We might have to take this into commercial break. Has your character ever been in a movie?
Yes.
Does the name of your character appear in the title of the movie?
Yes.
Is your character a superhero?
No.
Is your character a teenager?
No.
Is your character in a sequel?
Yes.
Has your character killed humans?
No.
Is your character a boxer?
No.
It's getting frustrated.
Uh-oh.
Does he have a mustache?
No.
Is he linked with animals? Probably.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Probably, yes. All right. Is he a policeman or a detective?
No.
Is he animated?
No.
Is your character, does he often wear a hat?
Yes.
Is your character part of a duo?
No.
No? Is he some kind of doctor?
No. Oh, wait. Yes.
Wait,
Can we go back?
I don't know.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah, I can't go back.
All right.
Oh.
Doctor, yes.
Hold on, I have to go back. Is he
Shoot.
some kind of doctor? Yes.
Yes.
All right. Is he known for wearing a hat?
Yes.
Does he hunt for treasures?
Yes. Here it goes.
Does he fight with a whip?
Yes.
He's guessing. I think of Indiana Jones.
Indiana Jones. That's what I'm thinking.
Wow.
Absolutely.
Well, I had it play. It guessed Professor Plum from the board game Clue.
No way.
It guessed Hermione from Harry Potter, and then he guessed the fat guy from the Austin Powers movie.
The fat guy.
And
in my belly.
And then we used to watch this TV show. What was it called? Psych.
Yeah.
And so it guessed the guy Gus, the kind of the
Interesting.
sidekick. It's really awesome.
Yeah, well,
So we got into it
apparently
last
it's
night.
using the interweb to sort all of those.
But you can tell when it's
yeah.
getting close and you get really excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, so that was my son. My son got an iTunes gift card in his Easter basket. My kids were so surprised that they got Easter baskets because they kind of thought they had outgrown those.
Well,
but
that's a 20 questions game that is worth your
yeah,
attention.
so he used his little iTunes cards to get that.
Hey, did you hear about the new cafe going in New York City?
The new cafe in New York
there's
City.
a cafe. You know, New York is the culinary
I
capital
would
of
think
America.
that's like
right?
any other day in
Right.
May.
But no, this one's actually getting quite a few purrs.
Purrs?
Uh-huh. It's
Like-
a cat cafe.
Cat?
That's exactly right. Our goal for the Cat Cafe is to create a rich, interactive environment that empowers cat owners to learn more about their cat's health and nutritional needs. Brought to you by none other than Purina.
It's a cafe.
Cat Cafe. It's going to open on Thursday. And I'm telling you,
I'm telling you, it's going to be like herding cats in there.
it really is. It's a zoo. Yeah.
You know, I do think, though, you go to a lot of our stores here in Colorado are very pet-friendly, dog-friendly. You can bring your pets to the store. They always have little water bowls outside. You can take them into the pet stores and you're shopping. But cats,
Cat Cafe.
I don't know that cats really want to hang out and they're all that social.
Well, they may or may not be, but I guess my thought on it is mark that day.
Like what day?
They'll be marking the territory. We'll be back after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
The Highlands Ranch Chamber is hosting Winnapalooza on Thursday, May 8th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the South Ridge Rec Center in Highlands Ranch. Come and network with some of the most vibrant business leaders in our community. Admission is $5 at the door, and prizes will be given away throughout the event. The grand prize is one lucky guest will win a trip to New York City, compliments of Highlands Ranch Travel. Contact the Chamber for questions about Winnapalooza by calling 303-791-3500. 303-791-3500.
Life Warrior Coaching is the future of fitness training. It's a health program built around happiness and play. Rather than try to lose weight, let the weight come off naturally through doing things you enjoy. Learn the science of happiness and how to apply it. Learn to play again like when you were a kid, before you were taught that life was serious and exercise was no fun. Try it out now for $29.99. Call today, 303-562-8798, or visit lifewarriorcoaching.com. And remember, be happy and play.
Stop calling around looking for the best mortgage rates and call ALMC Mortgage. ALMC Mortgage matches you with the right mortgage for your needs every single time. Now's the right time to finance. Call ALMC Mortgage today at 303-696-6933. 303-696-6933. Check out today's current rates and questions you should ask about your mortgage at almcmortgage.com. almcmortgage.com.
LMB number 100020432, NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the Orange Effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Business owners, I'm Dave Ramsey, and I want you to listen to the most positive small business talk show in America, The Experience Pros, with my friends Angel and Eric, mornings at 10, right before the Dave Ramsey Show at noon, on The Source, KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin' Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a revolutionary by sharing a fan bragging story of great customer service on Facebook.com/ExperiencePros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
I just want to celebrate another day of living.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Very nice to have you with us. Is there such a thing as this whole work-life balance?
Well, so they say.
I'm casting shade.
So they say, and it doesn't matter where you're at in life. I think a lot of us need to work towards a little bit more work-life balance, not because of in the moment, but because we're leaving a legacy. Our next guest, Andrew Thorn, actually wrote the book, Leading with Your Legacy in Mind, Building Lasting Value in Business and in Life. And Eric?
Yeah.
You're actually leaving a legacy.
I am?
You are, but Andrew's going to show us how we can improve on that and teach us how to drive purpose and align it with our legacy. And there's a certain number of hours that that takes.
Andrew, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Angel and Eric.
Very nice to have you on the show. Is it possible? Am I really leaving a legacy, and can you help me clean it up?
Well, I think I can do both. Yes, you are leaving a legacy because our legacy is really nothing more than the impact that others feel as we move on.
That seems out of my control.
Well, it may be out of your control, but you are leaving an impact, so it could be in your control and you just don't know it yet.
Oh, all right.
Oh.
Where shall we begin?
Well, I like the topic of work-life balance. I tend to agree with you. I think it's much more of a myth, or at least we don't really understand what it means and we don't know what we're doing with it. So work-life balance is kind of, the reason why I think it's a myth is because I think balance happens naturally. So if you think about yourself walking, do you think about balance when you're walking?
Only when I'm falling over.
Or when we've had a little too much to drink.
Right. But for the most time, when you're normally operating, you don't think about balance. And that's the same way with the balance between our work and our lives. But when you are walking, you do think about where you're going. And if you think about where you're going, then you feel the purpose of your balance, and you're able to move forward. And I think that's really what happens to us is we tend to forget about where we're going with our lives. We get so caught up in the busyness and the business of our life that we forget about where we're going, and we don't have a lot of purpose or a lot of focus in our lives, so we feel out of balance.
The good doctor just earned himself another trip back to the show. That is brilliant. Love that.
Yeah, and Andrew, I think we do. We tend to just kind of get all caught up in the moment, and we don't have purpose, and there we feel out of balance. Does everybody, do you have to know where you're going? When you're walking, sure, but, so many of us kind of get by with just letting the wind blow us, right?
And that's the sad part about our legacy, because whether we think about it or not, and I was being a little cute with it earlier, but whether we think about it or not, we are leaving a legacy. We are making an impact. And so sometimes that legacy is good and positive, and sometimes it's bad and negative, but we're in control of that. And so we need to be thinking about that often. What is it that I want to accomplish? Who is it that I want to become? And then when I work on those two things, the goals of my life and the aspirations of my life, I'm leaving a positive legacy.
This makes a lot of sense, and here's what we see in dealing with small businesses every day. We see a lot of people who are really passionate about what they do, but you're talking about converting that passion into more of a purpose. Is that correct?
Sure. Passion's a very beautiful emotion, but it's also a very dangerous one. We're often told to follow our passion, but as you know, the people that follow their passion, they generally get into trouble. Or if you follow your passion for too long, it's no longer your passion. You get kind of worn out with it, and it's no longer your passion. So purpose is a much better thing to guide us. When we think about our purpose, then we're really able to stand through the trial and endure through it. But passion just kind of leads us anywhere we want by those passions that we feel, those strong, very powerful emotions.
So do we need to write goals and be very my purpose is to do these goals? I actually think that's like counterintuitive. Like the purpose and the passion are different than our daily goals.
They are very different, and I think goals are an interesting thing. There's been a lot of research or lack of research on goals, and sometimes studies have been made up to tell us about goals. Goals are really something that helps us discover what we want to do. And so the more we focus on what we want to do, the more we feel empty, because all of us know that we can get things and do things, but there's still more to do and more things to get. So really what we want to allow to guide our lives are what we call aspirations. And how are they different? Aspirations really are about who we want to be and who we want to become. And the word aspiration comes from the root word aspire, which means to breathe life into. And so when we're thinking about every day, rather than a target, but who do we want to breathe life into today, we really feel connected to purpose and even to our passion, and we're able to really work collectively with those to be a better person and have a better day.
And there we swing back around to the legacy that we are leaving. You talk about being a natural leader, and that leading is about making that positive change in other people's lives and organizations. Andrew, where do we get a copy of your book, Leading with Your Legacy in Mind?
You can get it in any Barnes & Noble. It's available at Amazon.com, and you can find it on my website at www.andrewthorn.com.
I love it. Andrew, this was a good topic, and like Eric said, we'd love to have you back.
I would love to do that.
Absolutely. Andrew Thorn, Dr. Andrew Thorn is the author of Leading with Your Legacy in Mind, Building Lasting Value in Business and in Life. And I'll tell you what, folks, it makes a whole lot of sense from this angle here. Dr. Thorn, thank you for joining us.
My pleasure. Have a great day.
All right. Folks, don't go anywhere. When we come back, business tips and insights coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weinberger Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weinberger Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weinberger Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile. When you work from home, you run the risk of setting up a makeshift workspace in the corner or somewhere off to the side of your bedroom. It's not really a home office. It just happens to be your office at home. Let Helene's Designs help you create a productive workspace that transforms you from hobbyist into an innovative CEO ready to be featured in a magazine spread. Take charge of your home office and call Helene's Designs. You're the CEO. Make sure your home office looks like it. 720-233-7302. 720-233-7302.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
Do you need more exposure? Who doesn't? Open House with Styles mini trade show is Thursday, April 24th at the brand new Iron Tribe Fitness Center in Littleton. Sign up today at openhousewithstyle.com, where the magic happens.
Hi, it's Dennis Miller inviting you to join me for an entertaining blend of politics and news of the day from my hopefully unique perspective. Plus, we'll have a red carpet list of celebrity guests who will grab and keep your attention. It's time well spent that you won't want back. It's that good. Listen for The Dennis Miller Show.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10, right here on KLZ 560, The Source.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
All the small things, true care, truth brings.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very, very nice to have you along with us. Time for business tips and insights with our medical tip from Gunther Mueller over at BioT Medical.
Hi, Gunther.
Hey, good morning, Eric and Angel.
Well, we are so excited to have you on the show with us today, Gunther. What's our health tip from BioT?
You know, I'm actually in the middle of a great book right now. It's called Fat Chance, and I would really recommend any listener that's interested in really understanding this weight loss cycle. I mean, I heard some commercials and stuff like that on your show. We really want to get fit. We want to get in shape. We want to feel good as we head into retirement years. You know, a lot of business owners that listen to your show want to feel good when they sell their business, sell their company, or whatever, and go play golf, go play with the grandkids, have energy, enthusiasm, excitement to do all the things that they've always thought they were going to do once they retired. But if the body is not working, right, and we've added 20, 30, 40 pounds to our frame, I can guarantee you that at that point, you're not going to feel like doing a lot of these things. So I just want to really recommend as a great health tip this book called Fat Chance. It's written by an MD, and it really goes into how important hormonal balance is in actually regulating your weight in your body. The difference between leptin and insulin is very complicated, and it all leads to the idea that we're eating too much sugar, we're eating too many processed and refined foods in our world. I mean, if you look at it, anything that can stand on a shelf for 6 months to a year, and have an expiration date on it, it's really not real food for us. It's not real nutrition for us.
Gunther, you're messing with my Twinkies.
Oh my gosh! If you're eating Twinkies, we got to really sit down and talk.
Yeah, I think it's more than we're Twinkies. His Twinkies we're messing with. But you're right. I mean, there's a lot of things that more and more information is coming out about what we're putting in, all the process. My daughter, Gunther, discovered back earlier this year an allergy that she has, and it's a sneaky product that is in everything. It takes me an extra hour, I think, at the grocery store just in reading the labels and make sure that we're not getting this in her body. So much of what we put in has a negative impact, and especially as we're getting older. I mean, we need to do more good stuff, because for all of our life we've kind of just done a lot of negative stuff that kind of depletes.
Yep, and the body really is a miraculous machine. I mean, you got 1 billion chemical reactions going on in your body every second of your life. We got up to 15 trillion cells in our body that are dying and being reborn and all that. So our body is renewing constantly, and it needs good nutrition to be the best that it can be. And really one of the sources of that is also being in hormonal balance, so that your insulin receptor sites are working, your testosterone receptor sites, estrogen receptor sites. Your body is full of hormonal receptor sites, and all hormone is the chemical messenger that's going through your bloodstream, telling every organ and every cell in your body what to do. So, many of your listeners probably have heard before that, I really recommend that everybody get their hormones checked, get a blood test going with a certified practitioner that understands how to read lab work in a new way to really get yourself into an optimal physiological state versus just being normal and probably not feeling so good.
Yeah, good advice all the way around. Gunther, some contact information, please.
Yeah, we've got a great website, got a lot of information on there for hormone balance for both men and women. It's biotmedical.com. That's B-I-O, the letter T, the letter E, the word medical.com. And then I'm always happy to field some questions from your listeners. My number is 303-598-1609. Again, 303-598-1609.
Oh, Gunther, thanks so much. Valuable information, especially just something we need to think about every single day, and love that there's a resource out there for us with BioT Medical, B-I-O-T-E medical.com. Thanks, Gunther.
Thanks. Have a great day.
Oh, you know, I love that. And let's turn our attention now to our good friend Coach Vince, who's going to Coach Vince me one more time on some cool topic.
How you doing?
Good, Coach Vince. How are you, man?
Doing well, doing well. So I'm going to start off with a quote. Pasteur said, "It is better to be at war with the world than be at war with your deepest self." And today...
that is deep.
Right.
It is. And today I'm going to talk about...
See the guy that made milk drinkable?
No.
Okay.
No.
Sorry.
But no, that's all right. But today I'm going to talk about something that you're extremely familiar with, Eric. Self-love.
What are you saying? What?
If you're trying to decipher the quote, basically, you can go through life and you can adapt yourself to the ways of the world, and you're going to have massive internal conflict. Or you can adapt yourself to yourself, understand your true deepest self, and then deal with the ways of the world. You can pick and choose what you want to focus on, what you want to let go.
Are we really in a battle with our deep selves?
Well, I've done your assessment, so no, you're pretty good.
Yeah, which is why he's talking about me and my self-love.
And we know Eric's probably self-loved recently.
Stop that.
But are you in a battle? Are you in a battle with your inner self?
I don't think so.
Well, let me pull it away from
Please.
The focus on Eric. I met with a client last week, and I was talking to a fellow coach this morning. And both of these unique individuals had something in common. And what they had in common was that they would do something for someone else or for some other criteria, or they would not do something for some form of fear, some form of limiting belief.
Or feeling guilty, or like I should do that, I don't want to let somebody else down.
Exactly.
Okay.
And the challenge here, and I'll talk about one of my clients, the challenge here is that you have a terrific individual. This person is top-notch, does quality work, and they're in the service industry. However, what they do is they compensate by allowing their clients to walk all over them. Now, that's not a bad idea if you believe in the phrase customer is always right. However, there are times when you need to protect yourself. You need to set up boundaries.
Sure. No is an anointed word.
Exactly.
Yep.
And it's at that point where you have to ask yourself, am I sacrificing myself in spite of my customers? You can give excellent customer service. You can set up the rules that you want to have, but you should not be feeling bad when you're going through these processes.
Interesting.
Right, self-love.
And self-preservation.
Oh, that kind of self-love.
Yes, that kind of self-love.
And self-preservation, and we do, I think, having boundaries, because nobody else is going to respect your own boundaries if you won't.
Exactly. So in the previous segment, you talked about work-life balance. Your work, your job, your career, your passion, your dream, whatever it is, your why of why you're doing something should not be driving you crazy. It should not be making you miserable. You deserve a certain amount of happiness.
Isn't it is it the why that drives us crazy, or is it the how and the what?
Or the who?
That's an excellent question. I wasn't prepared for that. And since I do all of these on the fly, let's tackle them. The challenge that every individual has is to establish the why they are doing it.
Sure.
You also work on the grand principle of who you are interprets how you're going to interact with certain stimulations. You have me thinking.
I didn't do it. You
stimuli.
did.
And that stimuli is going to cause you to either choose to react or respond. When you react, it's often not a choice. If you're feeling bad about yourself, if you suffer from low self-esteem, low self-confidence, self-doubt, a unfair obligation to another individual or to your customers. You are sacrificing yourself.
Sure.
One of the things that we do in the coaching industry, or at least one of the things I do that I focus on, is helping you become comfortable with the conscious choices that you're making. And that is really one of the first steps to empowerment, one of the first steps to your own personal sanity. How do you get comfortable with the choices you're making? And if you find the choices that you're making are not comfortable for you, then that's where your conflict comes in, as you were alluding to.
Yeah, that, you know what, that makes sense, and I already have in mind a number of people that I can think of who would benefit from hearing that message over and over again.
I look forward to them calling me based on your reference.
Give some. I'm going to reference you right now. Let's get you your phone number out there so that our listeners can call.
You can reach me at 303-589-6527.
One more time.
303-589-6527.
You can find Coach Vince at coachvince.me, coachvince.me.
.me?
.me.
Why?
Because it's the me that counts.
Love that. All right.
Thanks for the business tip.
Anytime.
You've Coach Vince to me once again. We'll be back after these messages.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No, available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle, one piece at a time.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Online at experiencepros.com/directory.
It's time for you to take control of your money. If it's in a 401k, someone else is in charge. Getting a loan from yourself is not what you've always been taught, and it's not complicated. Pick up the phone and call Walt Wilson at Private Pension Design and ask him about the infinite banking concept at 303-550-2847. That's 303-550-2847. You can start learning more at privatepensiondesign.com. There are 10 videos and other tools to help you get out of debt without changing your cash flow or paying extra taxes. You've worked hard for the money you've saved. Learn how to keep more control of it at privatepensiondesign.com.
There are many sounds in your daily life. Ones that make you smile. Ones that help you relax. And there are some sounds that can help save lives. Wireless emergency alerts, now on many mobile devices, use a unique sound and vibration to bring you critical information about emergencies in your area. With updates from local sources you know and trust, you can be in the know wherever you are. Learn more at ready.gov/alerts. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
Giving you the same financial advice your grandmother would, only we keep our teeth. Weinberger, The Dave Ramsey Show, weekdays at noon, right here on 560 AM KLZ.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
has such teeth, and his shoulders pearly white.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Very nice to have you along with us. Well, I'll tell you what, I don't know about you, but I'm a big fan of that show, Shark Tank.
It's kind of fascinating.
You wouldn't stand a chance. Show 'em in the water.
Yeah, you're going to get dumped on Shark Tank, most likely. And it's because most small business owners can't handle the questions that they are being dealt with on this television show. So our guest, Richard Weinberger, Dr. Richard Weinberger, he's going to share some Shark Tank questions that all small business owners should, there's a keyword, should be able to answer about their own business. Dr. Weinberger, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hey guys, it's great to be here, and I love that music that you were playing beforehand. That's great.
Well, we try to match it up with the topic du jour. Dr. Weinberger, Shark Tank. It's obviously a reality show which starts with the presumption that very little is real. However, there are elements of reality in that show, and you've identified these questions that all small business owners should be able to answer. Let's start with one. What happens with the income statement? What are we supposed to know about our income statement?
Sure, and I think, Eric, you made a real good point just real quick. You know, everybody might not. Most business owners are never going to get on that show, but these are basic questions that every business owner needs to know about their own business, or if they're sitting in front of a lender or another investor. So actually, the first question is basically, you know, what are your total revenues for the last quarter and last 12 months? But more important, what are the gross and net profit margins? Most small business owners, of course, are going to know what their sales are. But when it comes to profit margins, that's something that's a little strange to them. And actually, not every product or service line in the business produces the same amount of gross or net profit margin. So it's really important for a small business owner to sort of drill down and see, well, what product or service line is making the most money for me? And that's really what I want to concentrate on. So if they just analyze a little bit on their financial statements, on the income statement, looking at dollar and both percentage amounts, they can spot anomalies, and this is going to really give them some great information.
You could answer that question, right, Eric?
I absolutely could answer that question, and I know what the most profitable area of our business is, but this isn't about us.
Those profit and loss statements, those are confusing.
Yeah, well, this whole conversation, Dr. Weinberger, correct me if I'm wrong, is really an assessment of the KPIs, right? The key performance indicators in anyone's business.
Sure, that's exactly right. And what we're talking about, Eric, we're not talking about trying to make somebody into a CPA or an expert, but this is just really basic information about the guts of the business that everybody needs to know. I mean, how many times has a small business owner, probably said to himself, my business is in a rut. How do I get out of it? I'm not making enough money. You know, what am I missing? It's questions like this that everybody can relate to.
You know, Dr. Weinberger, this is one of those catch-22s, so, right? Because if my business was doing well, I had this, great profit margin, I knew exactly, what was what was the best thing that I'm selling that was bringing in the most revenue, and my business is doing well, I'm not looking for an investor. Most likely, I'm upside down. I haven't figured out. My profit margin is negative 0.3%. I need help fast. And
maybe you're looking for a sugar daddy.
Maybe I am.
I think that's probably both, correct and maybe incorrect, because a lot of times for a business to grow, it needs a capital infusion. Mm-hmm. So that doesn't necessarily mean that a business owner is really upside down in the business when he's looking for an investment, because the idea in business is not to simply meet the competition, but it's to beat the competition. So we might need a capital infusion in order to beat the competition, in order to expand, relocate, hire skilled labor, things of that nature.
Well, Dr. Weinberger, let's talk about something that is a recurring theme here on this broadcast, and that is marketing. You've got a business. You've got your business plan is laid out. You're executing your business plan. The one line item that most small business entrepreneurs and startups neglect completely is the line item for marketing. And you say that smart marketing plan really becomes the nuts and bolts of your business plan.
Oh, totally, Eric. I do agree with you that so many small business owners overlook that line item. And so many times, if a business is having a cash flow problem, what's the first thing that they eliminate? But it should really be the last thing. That's marketing.
Right.
And really, every business goes through various life cycles, from the formation stage of the business as it enters the early and later growth stages. And the marketing is going to change based on all of those phases of the business, and marketing is going to be different depending on the product or service. If they're trying to come out, with a new product or revolutionary product. So it is so important to have in the strategic plan a good marketing plan. And I like to sum it up by saying, you know what? No marketing, no business.
And that's, if you are a fan of the Shark Tank on ABC, you know that is a big thing. You could have the best widget around, and many of them do. But if you're not getting the message out, and of course then you get the valuation of it, but if you're not getting the message out, or the sharks don't believe, or your venture capitalists or anybody who's going to invest in your business doesn't believe that you're going to be able to tell that story effectively, you're dead in the water.
Oh, sure. That's exactly right. You have to be able to get your story out. And what you really want is for customers to buy your product or service rather than you selling your product or service. And what we have to realize that every customer, the three of us, when we go to purchase something, what are we looking for? We are looking for a solution to some type of problem, and we want to benefit for the amount of money that we spend. So that is the message that has to be projected when a small business is trying to market its product or services.
And absolutely, and I like the way, you just kind of narrowed that down, keeping it super simple. One of the things that we've been doing recently and see a lot of people doing is this SWOT analysis, and yet some people just scoff at that, Dr. Weinberger, that it's just archaic. Can you talk about, is it necessary to do strengths, weakness, opportunities, and threat analysis on your business?
Angel, I would love to talk about this. So many times somebody says to me, I don't even know where to begin to improve my business. Well, I have no idea where to even start. And this is exactly what I tell them to do. It's to prepare what is called a SWOT analysis, SWOT, strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. In every single business has something that fits into every one of these categories. So when we look at the strengths of the business, what we want to do is continue to market those particular strengths. Whatever we're doing good, let's continue to do that, and let's do it even better. That's the way we get ahead of our competition. That's the way we compete in the marketplace. Then every business is going to have a certain amount of weaknesses. Those are competitive liabilities. That's what we need to improve upon. That could be we have a part-time labor, we have a turnover, we don't have quality, we have a poor location, all kinds of weaknesses. Then every business has some type of market opportunities that are untapped. And this is where we can really grow a business by capitalizing on those untapped market opportunities. And then lastly, every business will have something that falls into that category of external threats. That could be natural disasters, that could be competition, that could be new regulations. And perhaps we cannot eliminate those threats, but what we want to do is minimize the effects of those threats as much as possible if they do materialize. So a SWOT analysis is absolutely excellent. And then what emerges is a strategic plan. And so many times a small business owner will say, I don't have time to prepare a strategic plan, or, strategic plans are only for large businesses. Well, that's how those businesses became large. They started out small, but they developed a strategic plan. So if somebody worked on what is called a critical self-analysis using a SWOT analysis, a beautiful strategic plan emerges for that small business.
Our guest has been Richard Weinberger, Dr. Richard Weinberger. He is the CEO of the Association of Accredited Small Business Consultants. His book, Propel Your Small Business to Success, Accelerated Actions to Maximize Profit. Sound good? You know you want a copy. Dr. Weinberger, where do we get a copy?
Just go to Amazon. That's the easiest place. It just got listed about 2 weeks ago, and just put that into the title, Propel Your Small Business to Success. Thank you.
Well, congratulations to you on the new book, and we'd like to stay in touch. I think you're a perfect match for this broadcast.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'll put a couple books in the mail to you. How does that sound?
Well, thank
God
you
bless
so
you.
much.
All right. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk coming up next. You're listening to Angel and Eric on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C2 Computer Consulting. C2 is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C2 at 303-933-1113.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to see it thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com for their next event. ExtremeRelationshipManagement.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dr. Gary Donovitz. At BioT Medical, we've developed the most effective way to balance your hormones. And unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams that come with many negative and dangerous side effects, bioidentical natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, the right choice, the safe choice.
Hi, this is Angie Austin with the good news, and the good news is Dave Ramsey teaches you what is right. You know, I grew up and we were pretty poor, and so then when I became an adult, I decided I would never be poor again. And so I saved. I follow all of his principles, and it's a nice way to live. I lost my job about a year ago, and guess what? I didn't have to change my lifestyle at all because I had saved for just that very thing. Please listen to the good news with Angie Austin at 1 p.m. on AM 670 KLTT, at 5 p.m. during drive time on AM 810 KLVZ, and I'm in 3 places. You can also listen to me on KLZ, this station right here on Sundays at 8 a.m.
Laura Ingram, tomorrow morning at 8, here on KLZ 560.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
I feel the earth move under my feet. I feel the sky tumbling down.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. You guys have been following Eric's transition from man bees to can't get enough to eat to
self-love.
To self-love, skinny boy.
Right?
He is looking mighty fine these days, thanks to our fitness sponsor over at Orange Theory Fitness at the Parker and Arapahoe Road location. We go and work out with Andre every single week. Eric is down 15 pounds.
14 pounds, 10 inches.
Well, they are having a party. The Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is having a party on May 3rd. They're talking about getting Beachbody ready. They'll have all-day door prizes. You'll get to enjoy food, family fun, and it's a really fun day outside hanging out. And you can call now to find out more about their guest party at 303-645-4290. Again, 303-645-4290. The Beach Bash starts at 11 a.m. They're going to do a 1-mile fun run and a 3K run at 10 a.m. that morning. They also have some Orange Theory Fitness sample classes they'll be doing that day, too.
Love that. Hey, if you've been a long-time listener of the show, you know that Angel and I work very well together. And one of the things that I say on a regular basis is I just want to be like you, Angel. And maybe I should articulate a little more what that means, because I have no intention of becoming less tall.
I was thinking, what about me? Because when we
so
talk
glad
about the yin and yang and the opposite and
Yeah.
tall, short, man, woman,
Right.
married, single, like what about
Yeah.
me are you thinking?
You are exceptionally charming.
Oh.
Think about this. Let's identify it right here and now. Heartfelt, sincere, honest, and incredibly powerful. That is charming.
Incredibly powerful?
I believe it.
Heartfelt, sincere, honest. I like that, but
Right.
incredibly powerful.
I believe the combination of those three things create an exceptionally charming
Because
human
of my
being.
100 push-up challenge I've been working towards.
No, although I think that's, I'll tell you what, we were at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe yesterday, and one of the things that Andre, our what do you call that guy, a trainer, had us do, he had us get off the row machine and use it's nothing more than a stump. It's a log. It's a small hand placement.
It's the end of the rower,
Right.
and so it's what?
4 inches by 4 inches.
Yeah, maybe.
It's about a 4x4, and he wants us to use that for our hands and then do push-ups off of that. Are you kidding? It's a fence post. Anyways, and you rocked it out. You did. I counted them. You actually did all of them. I did not. Incredibly charming, exceptionally charming. Here are some ways that anyone can learn from Angel Tussey. Number one, incredibly charming people always show that they are genuinely glad to meet you. Anybody who knows you, Angel, knows that you light up and you maintain eye contact. You just brighten up the whole room when you see someone that you recognize.
Well, I'm excited to see them.
Absolutely.
Don't you, when somebody walks in the room, that you're excited to see them? We can get...
Not always.
Well, there are people that we see on a regular basis. We probably see them every day.
Right.
And I think we start to treat them as invisible. I don't want to be ever treated as invisible.
No. So you are all that authentic and all of that. They sometimes show a little vulnerability. And Angel, you do.
Sometimes.
You are as human as they come. And I truly believe that your vulnerability draws people in. It is exceptionally charming.
Don't make me cry.
I'm not going to make you cry.
All right.
They consistently search for agreement instead of contradiction. We're always looking for a way to say...
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
There's got to be something.
Right?
There's got to be some common ground, a happy win-win where we can build off
We
of.
don't have to say no. We say absolutely. We find a way. And you do. You search for it.
I do.
Uh-huh.
I do. And I will drop an argument, even if I know I'm right and you're completely wrong. If we can't come to a win, it's like, you know what, we'll start with a new conversation.
They selectively use the power of touch. Now, don't go getting weird on me here, but non-sexual touch, very powerful. And
I
a touch on
rarely
the shoulder.
slap
You do rarely.
Yeah, rarely slap you
That's
or
true.
strangle you.
Yes,
Rarely.
yes.
Rarely.
But when you do, no. But you know, a touch on the shoulder, a touch on the arm, a hug can make all the difference in the world, and people find that exceptionally charming.
Okay, so when I was a teenager, I used to get into soap operas. And you know the soap opera slap? You know that? Like, it was always this dramatic thing.
Right.
I remember, and this was like long ago, I don't think about this now, but thank goodness for the people in my world, because I used to remember thinking, I just want to do that. Just want to master that slap. Like, when is that ever appropriate? It is never. I haven't ever like found like this great. But I remember for a while
It's a moonstruck
going,
moment.
when do you
Snap
get
out
to
of it.
do that? I never get to do that.
Frankly, I don't think you could. I really don't. It's just not your thing. They're masters of social jujitsu. Now think about this. You said, look, I'm always kind, right?
Yeah, I'm nice. I'm not stupid.
You're not right. So there's a little tai chi going on there, where you don't have to make something up.
Well, there was somebody that said something to me not too long ago about being really nice and that I'm very nice and I'm overly kind and it's one thing is if I'm kind, I'll be kind. I'll say nice things. I won't say anything negative. I won't say anything mean. That's just not necessary, right? But I won't say something nice. I won't go over the top and lie. I will be genuine. I will just use words like, they're very interesting. That is an interesting business plan they have.
If Angel says interesting to you, you now need to rethink your relationship with her. But you will end up on the charming side, even though you're interesting.
Eric laughs at me.
I'm interesting always.
I will, we'll have something where we will turn somebody down or, they won't get what they wanted out of the conversation. And he's like, but they walk away happy that they had the conversation. How do you make them feel happy when you turn them down? Because you find that win-win. You find the one positive thing that we can take out of it.
You bet. Nobody is below you, and I think I love that because
I'm 5 foot tall.
Well, no, we're not talking about height here, but no one has a station in life that is beneath you. The fact of the matter is, you are not pretentious. You really care about the people that are standing there, and every one of them has value to you, and I think that is exceptionally charming.
I was chatting with somebody not too long ago, and they said, how do you want this to go? Do you want an introduction? Do you want all this? I said, no pomp and circumstance.
Right.
It's just us.
Just Angel and Eric, that's it.
Yeah.
You are pretty good at remembering people's names and the details that go along with them. There's only one time in probably 10 years that I can think of that you probably didn't get that one right, but I think everyone else you
I can usually remember your name and your business.
Right. And
unless you happen to be brand new on my team, and
right.
I might have forgotten that I met you.
He, by the way, was waiting. You were on the phone. He wanted to say hello and review a little bit of that. One of our staff members, brand new staff member. Angel's met him twice and had to introduce herself again. And then here's this. You always say less. In other words, you never say too much. Think about that. You don't go out there and they already know what they know. They want to know what you know. Okay, you know what you know, Angel. You want to know what other people know. It makes you feel more important because it makes them feel more important because you give value to what they have to say. Did I articulate that okay?
I think so.
I think, Angel Tussie, you are heartfelt, sincere, honest, and because of all those things, exceptionally charming and incredibly powerful.
Look what he did, Charlie.
I want to be like you.
So yesterday we had a whole segment in kind of talking about Charlie. He did it to me, so you know who's next.
Oh boy, that should be funny.
Yeah, this hour of the Experience Pros Radio Show was brought to you by SG Associates, and you can find them online at sg-associates.com. They do our merchant services and saved us a heck of a lot of money with one phone call, 303-324-4430.
SG-Associates, LLC.com. All right, folks, don't go anywhere. We got to take a quick commercial break, but when we come back, another hour of positive business talk.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussie and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KLZ 560, The Source.
Hey, Denver, Dave Ramsey here. I started my career in real estate more than 35 years ago, and if there's one thing my clients appreciated, it was total honesty. It can be hard to find a real estate agent you trust, and even harder to find someone willing to explain all the details. That's why my endorsed local providers are people you can count on. They can't buy my recommendation. It's earned. These agents have the heart of a teacher and want to make sure you're in financial control when you buy or sell a home. In the past year, Denver home prices have climbed 10%. If you're trying to sell your house or if you're debt-free and ready to buy, this is an active market. Mortgage rates are still low and demand is now high. Go to DaveRamsey.com and click on Endorsed Local Providers to find the top agents in your area who are ready and willing to help you buy or sell your next home. They'll give you advice you can trust and will help you navigate the entire process. That's DaveRamsey.com for expert real estate agents you can count on.
This is the legendary KLZ, AM 560, KLZ HD Denver, and online streaming at 560thesource.com. Since 1922, KLZ Denver.
This is the Blaze Radio News. I'm John DeMaster. Obamacare numbers and access to doctors heading downhill. Here's the Blaze Radio's Mari Cartel.
The president is bragging about the 8 million enrollees of Obamacare, but those numbers are still sketchy, according to Michelle Fields from Next Generation TV telling Fox News.
The fact that they have this huge campaign right now to get people to sign up for Obamacare shows us that it's probably a large chunk of people who haven't actually paid their premiums, and that number is a bit exaggerated.
Problematic numbers will bleed over to physician access, says Dr. Joel Zinberg from Mount Sinai in New York.
States who are already buckling under the Medicaid problem and spending more than 50% of their budget on Medicaid are going to find they have to slash Medicaid reimbursement. So about half the people, according to the administration's predictions, are going to gain coverage through Medicaid.
I'm Mari Cartel, the Blaze News.
This is news on the Blaze Radio Network.
In the year 1791, Americans were guaranteed individual freedoms and a limited government. Today, those freedoms are disappearing. The government listens to your phone calls and scans your emails. That's why we've created 1791 Email. When you sign up for an account, you can rest assured that we won't invade your inbox or scan your emails. And with your 1791 email account, you'll be letting everyone know that you believe in individual freedom. Find out more about 1791 Email at 1791.com and start sharing the spirit of America today.
You love The Blaze. You watch it, you listen to it, you blog it, and you surf it. Now you can read it in print. Go to theblazemagazine.com and sign up today, and we'll give you an issue absolutely free. Get 10 issues filled with exclusive content delivered directly to your home. All you have to do is go to theblazemagazine.com on your computer, sign up, and we'll give you a free issue. This offer is limited, so go to theblazemagazine.com now.
The Blaze Radio News on KLZ 560 The Source.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, where business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business, and founders of Experience Pros University, are inspiring you to get your business right. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Hello and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. This, the most positive business talk show in America. Frankly, let's just boil it down. This is the most positive hour of your day.
Oh, absolutely. And tonight we are so excited. When Eric and I started doing public events, little networking events, visibility events, allowing us to meet our listeners to meet our sponsors, we started out at Water to Wine. And there were maybe, 8 to 12 people at these events. And they've kind of exploded since then. But we're kickstarting that all over. Tonight we're going to start having an event in the Greeley area on the 4th Tuesday of every month. So that's tonight. We will be at Randy's All-American Grill in Greeley. The address 2118 35th Avenue. It's in the King Super Shopping Center there. We're going to be combining with all the Chocolate Blues vendors who are participating in the Chocolate Blues Festival in August. But come out and join us tonight. We'll be there from 6:30 to 8:30 in Greeley. And you can find that on our Experience Pros calendar, which is at meetup.com/experiencepros.
Absolutely. And then while you're there at the calendar, don't forget to check out the event that we're doing on Thursday with Open House with Style.
We're going to be at Iron Tribe Fitness at 5996 South Holly Street. It's a vendor expo from 4 to 7 p.m. I think there will be about 30 or 40 different businesses there at Iron Tribe Fitness. Check that out at openhousewithstyle.com. Open House with Style. And again, you'll find that on our calendar, meetup.com/experiencepros.
Absolutely. Hey, so yesterday, well, we went to stop for a little social howdy do. You know, Extreme Relationship Management was doing their E2 networking over in Highlands Ranch. We stopped over, and I inadvertently, I think I ordered the wrong drink.
You did. Well, no, you didn't order the wrong drink. You ordered the correct drink.
I ordered a mango margarita. In fact, I ordered 2 mango margaritas.
But what you say and what people hear are not always the same thing.
Right?
Loud area. The bartender had another thing on his brain,
apparently.
obviously.
So he set out 2, well, they're basically bathtubs, 2 troughs, small reservoirs. Of
yumminess.
Oh my gosh! It was I don't know, what do you call it? It was a bird bath. It was huge, and I went over to him and I said, "Are those 2 for me?" And he says, "Yeah." I said, "Oh," and then I clarified with him.
It was the wrong thing. But you know how sometimes you kind of get in your head, you think you know what you want, you know what you're after, and you kind of are on your little path.
Right.
And then sometimes something else ends up in your path.
Yeah.
It might be for a good reason.
Yeah, maybe. So I clarified with him. I said, "Those are mango margaritas?" And he says, "Yep."
Yeah, because again, what you said and what he heard were not the same thing. And it was loud, and but it was one of those things. You literally turn your lemons into margaritas.
Have you ever had a mega margarita?
That's not what, was that what this called?
That's what he called it. He said, "I thought you said mega margarita." I said, "Mango margarita."
Oh.
There's a slight difference. In about 25 ounces difference. And it had a little hamster little watering station in it. It had a beer bottle turned upside down, held by a little hamster rack.
It was like one of those cute little carnitas. It was so cute.
Right?
But what it ended up creating was a social gathering because it was enough beverages for 4 people, and we got extra straws. Carrie Conley and Karen Townsend from ERM got to sit and enjoy it. It really turned out to be...
It was lovely.
You've got to look for the silver lining in the goodness in it.
So the next time you order a mango margarita, say mango like the fruit margarita. Otherwise, get a couple straws.
I think that you just might want to work on your enunciation.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's possible.
Because you did ask again, and you did continue to.
Apparently, I don't
correct and
articulate well.
Perhaps put the wrong emphasis on the wrong syllable. Perhaps.
Hey, we got a great show for you. Don't go away. This is the most positive business talk show in America, the most positive hour of your business day, and we're very excited to have you along with us.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
When it comes time for you to buy your next new or gently used vehicle, you'll definitely want an auto broker. And when it comes to which auto broker to choose, here's all you need to know. Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. Matt has access to all makes and models and offers fantastic financing, leasing, and can even help you with your trade-in. H.M. Brown has 27 years with an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau. Buy your next car with the integrity and capable help of Matt Martin and H.M. Brown and Associates. 303-414-2388. Call today.
Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe is the official fitness sponsor of the Experience Pros radio show. This is Angel, and Orange Theory is the energizing group fitness concept that is sweeping the nation. Experience the orange effect at the location Eric and I work out at. It's Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road. You'll see more energy, visible toning, and extra calorie burn for up to 36 hours after your workout. Call for a free Saturday session at 303-645-4290. That's 303-645-4290. We'll see you at Orange Theory Fitness at Parker and Arapahoe Road.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LOB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Your photographs are your treasures. Your art collection means something to you, and that jersey you won in that silent auction is providing you with tons of bragging rights, so it matters to you where you have it framed. Trust your framing to the experts at Frame the Art, the experts with heart. What matters to you matters to Frame the Art. Don't drop your treasures off at a warehouse. Call Frame the Art, 303-722-1525, 303-722-1525, located just north of Dartmouth on South Broadway in Englewood. Frame the Art. It matters.
Life Warrior Coaching is the future of fitness training. It's a health program built around happiness and play. Rather than try to lose weight, let the weight come off naturally through doing things you enjoy. Learn the science of happiness and how to apply it. Learn to play again like when you were a kid, before you were taught that life was serious and exercise was no fun. Try it out now for $29.99. Call today, 303-562-8798, or visit lifewarriorcoaching.com. And remember, be happy and play.
The Highlands Ranch Chamber is hosting Winnapalooza on Thursday, May 8th from 4:30 to 7:30 p.m. at the South Ridge Rec Center in Highlands Ranch. Come and network with some of the most vibrant business leaders in our community. Admission is $5 at the door, and prizes will be given away throughout the event. The grand prize is one lucky guest will win a trip to New York City, compliments of Highlands Ranch Travel. Contact the Chamber for questions about Winnapalooza by calling 303-791-3500. 303-791-3500.
The Dennis Miller Show, weeknights at 10 on KLZ 560, The Source.
Phone's ringing. This is Dave. The Experience Pros radio show is changing the way people treat people in business. Listen to Eric and Angel mornings at 10, right before the Dave Ramsey Show at noon on KLZ 560, The Source.
You better work. The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. Work it, girl. Do your thing. Or not.
Or not. You know, we know that so much business, so much happens at a networking event, but you can just kind of watch the crowd and realize most people have no clue what they are doing there. So we brought in an expert to tell you what not to do at a networking event. Flo Selfman, she creates and implements PR campaigns for personalities, theater productions, art festivals, books, and authors, and you can find her online at wordsalamode.com. Flo, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here again.
Well, Flo, very nice to have you. Listen, how should we not work a room?
Well, the first way you should not work a room is to not think about it before you walk through the door. That's the best thing to do.
Don't not think about it? That's a double negative.
Don't think about it. Don't make any plans. Don't make any preparations. Don't even take a shower.
That is absolutely not how to work a room.
That's how not to work a room.
Good Lord.
Don't even take a shower. You know what, though, Flo? We probably made this big taboo yesterday. We actually went and worked out and then went to have a drink at an event, and we went straight from the gym. And I'm a hugger, and the whole time I'm like, don't hug me, don't hug me, don't hug me. And so, so
you had a cold.
Bad. Eric and Angel, bad. Okay,
all right,
check.
Do as Flo says, not as we did. All right, talk about some other things that tend to sabotage our chances of being successful at networking events.
Well, one thing is, oh my gosh, there are so many. but one of them that seems to be, that's my favorite and other people's favorite, is if someone offers you a breath mint, say no thank you.
Oh.
No.
There's a reason they're offering it.
Take that mitt.
Take that mitt. You know, I have another thought. A friend of mine who's a wonderful networker, a wonderful personality, but she happens to love drinking Chardonnay and Chablis at events.
Hold on, just a second, Flo.
Those two wines can have an aftertaste that is not very pleasant when breathed into the face of the person you're talking to.
Yeah, you know, it's one of those things why I'm really sensitive about drinking red wine because I know I've been the receiving end of red wine breath, and I'm bad girl again. I drink red wine and coffee all day long.
Well, wait a minute, you're saying that Chardonnay has a bad aftertaste?
I don't know. This is my informal survey.
All right.
Okay, no, we'll take
but
it. You're the
found
expert.
that those two kinds of white wine seem to have an aftertaste that you know is not very pleasant when breathed on the person you're talking to.
Not sure I know anybody who likes Chardonnay.
Chardonnay and Chablis, bad. Red wine is the same thing, Flo, for your informal, just in case you were wondering.
All right. What else? What else should we not do?
Okay, you should. Oh, here's what you should. Oh, what you should not do. Okay, if you see somebody talking, you see two people talking, you think, gee, I'd like to talk to those people. Walk right over there and interrupt.
Yeah, you shouldn't do that.
Don't wait for a break in the conversation. Don't wait for the end of a sentence. Don't wait for them to make eye contact with you. Storm right up there and shove your business card in their face and say, here, may I tell you about my business? May I tell you about my new book?
That's a networking drive-by.
Oh, but I'll walk up, hey!
You know, a lot of it is good manners. But, you know, part of the thing is really a big believer in preparation before you go to an event, really to think about it. And when I said before, the worst thing you can do is show up without any preparation. I'm really serious about it because what we tend to do is first of all, we tend to say, okay, I have to be someplace at 5:30, and you race and you get there at 5:50. And the thing is in full swing. You walk in, everybody seems to be having a great time. You say, what the heck do I do now?
Well, you go to the bar.
You're one of those people who really walk in there and just start shaking hands.
No. You hang out at the bar and fill your plate.
But you know, and don't fill your plate with things that have a lot of onions in them. And I have a piece of advice for caterers. Maybe there's some caterers out here or meeting planners. You know, one of the most popular things they serve at mixers is bruschetta.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, what is that? It's a nice little piece of toast, crunchy toast, with some crumbly, oil-covered, seasoned tomatoes on top. You try to eat that thing without getting it all over your clothes and all over the floor.
Yeah, and it's usually mixed with onions and garlic, right?
And it's usually mixed with yes, and I mean, they're wonderful, but when you're networking, when you're planning the refreshments, make something that's easy to eat, something that's eaten with one hand, or something you don't need silverware, something that's not going to get all over the clothes and all over the floor.
Well, you should do a blog on for caterers and how to cater a networking mixer with things that are easy to eat, things with one hand that aren't messy, that are going to leave the aftertaste. Because I don't think anybody is thinking of it from that perspective. Oh, can you do that? Can you write something for us?
Oh, sure I can. Oh, sure I can. I'd love to do that.
We'd love to have you.
I think that is brilliant because we all think of the other things, the business cards, name tags, kind of the social etiquette of it. But then once we get there, what is thrown in front of us is red wine, garlic and onions,
Chardonnay,
spill, and so even if we have all the decorum in the world, it's like we're being sabotaged. So I think we need to do, if you don't mind, Flo, I would love to bestow upon you if you could put together like a little thing for caterers and things that we should be serving at mixers that allow for great mixing.
Well, I will do that.
All right, Flo.
We'll do that.
I'd love to.
You know what? Back to the business cards for a second.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I know that we talk about that a lot, but whenever I mention it, people say, "Oh, yeah, what a great idea." So here's the first thing about business cards. First of all, here's how not to work a room. Don't have business cards. Go to the event with one business card. What happens for the next 6 people you want to give your cards to? You say, "Oh my gosh, I don't have a card. Gee, I'll write down my number for you."
Yeah.
First of all, have lots of business cards. Have them with you. But the idea of the pockets, do you know about the pockets?
Yeah, and again, Flo, you're talking to me. I always run out of business cards. I never have enough, and I never have pockets and I'm like scrambling to figure out where to keep all of this stuff. I am like your picture of exactly what not to do at a networking event.
Flo, for the sake of time, we have to wrap this up, but give us some contact information, if you will, please.
Oh, please get in touch with me at my website, wordsalamode.com. Or you can also contact me through the Independent Writers of Southern California, and that website is iwosc.org.
Fantastic. Flo, you are always so much fun to have on. We will have you again, and we'll work on Angel.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk coming up next on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Run a business and have a life. You got into business so you could enjoy life, and Employer Essentials can help. They keep up with the ever-changing payroll and employment laws and requirements, as well as all those employee management issues. Employer Essentials is the answer you've been looking for to add payroll and HR solutions that offer you peace of mind and the time to do what you want to do. Employer Essentials, Denver's trusted local payroll and HR provider for 15 years. EmployerEssentials.com or 303-734-9436.
Hi, this is Angel, and I've been in my home for 12 years now. When I think about redecorating, I just can't seem to get past what I've always done. Helene's Designs offers a fluff-it-up service for home decorating. She takes what I already have and rearranges just enough to fluff it up. Call Helene to get fluffed up at 720-233-7302. Helene's Designs is a full-service design firm that helps you turn your dreams into a reality. Call Helene's Designs today at 720-233-7302 or check out the before and after pictures online at helenesdesigns.com.
Would you know what to do if a coworker started to feel dizzy and complain of chest pains? Starting CPR while waiting for an ambulance to arrive can double the chance of the victim's survival. Safety Solved can help. We provide customized on-site training, including both professional and basic CPR, AED, and first aid, with American Red Cross and American Heart Association trainings. We also facilitate first aid kit and AED equipment programs. Let us make your safety and wellness programs complete. Call today, 303-257-9589. That's 303-257-9589. Or online at safety-solved.com.
Nyland's Collision Center is an award-winning body shop that takes great care of you and your car. This matters when your insurance company wants to take shortcuts. Nyland's Collision Center only uses manufactured parts. This matters when a cheap, ill-fitting part is available. At Nyland's, it matters. If it's not perfect, it's not leaving. 303-761-9219. 303-761-9219.
When you think of going to the dentist, it makes you uncomfortable and uptight. You recall the dark ages of dentistry. Weisbard Dental wants to change that image. Imagine being welcomed in a comfortable, beautiful, brand new dental office with digital x-rays, digital photos, being comforted throughout the entire process. At Weisbard Dental, you'll be treated while relaxing in their massage chairs. Make an appointment for Weisbard Dental at 303-773-3373. Check them out at weisbarddental.com. WEISBARD dental.com.
I'm Dr. Lee Weisbard, and I can make you smile.
You know, the last time I was on Denver radio, Rocky Mountain High was just a song. Hi, everybody, it's me, America's Mr. Right. Jason Lewis. Join me weeknights at 7 for the Jason Lewis Show on KLZ 560, The Source.
You know, it's so inspiring to hear those debt-free screams in the Dave Ramsey Show. When you hear how people have overcome financial difficulties, it makes you realize you're not alone in those struggles and that you can do it too. That's what my show is all about in all aspects of life. Hi, everybody. This is Angie Austin. I invite you to join me on our sister station, 810 KLVZ, for The Good News. It's stories of hurt that have turned into stories of hope, stories of triumph, victory, and overcoming obstacles in your life. Tune in weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. for The Good News with Angie Austin on our sister station, 810 KLVZ.
The Experience Pros want to help you get your business right. Have you joined the revolution? Visit meetup.com/therevolution and become a business revolutionary. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros radio show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros radio show. My dentist is going to be so happy with me. I'm eating veggies in the studio.
And that's why?
Because I want to be healthy and have nice teeth.
Oh, and we're going to hear you chewing and swallowing.
No, not at all.
No?
Let's talk to Dr. Weisbart. She's my dentist, and she knows what I'm talking about. Hello, Dr. Weisbart.
Good morning.
Are you
Yay for you.
Right?
Okay, all right. So
See?
she's proud of you.
Absolutely, she's proud of me. Dr. Weisbart, what's our tip for today?
Well, we talk about health, and I am really proud of Eric. I'm glad you're eating vegetables. I'm glad you're working out. You're taking care of yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
You come in to see us. You're just doing great. You should feel very good about yourself. And what I want to talk about is summertime, everybody's out and about. We're on bicycles. The kids are playing soccer and softball and baseball. We're swimming. And I wanted to talk a little bit about safety, mouth safety, in different sports, contact sports in particular.
All right.
So what I want to talk about is sports guards. And, sometimes when the kids are on certain teams, the coaches insist on them wearing sports guards. But sports guards help all of us. It helps if you're riding a bike. It helps if you're in the gym lifting weights because it protects your teeth from trauma.
Okay, I'm not planning on dropping those weights into my mouth, Dr. Weisbart.
Well, as far as the weights, when you're lifting weights, if you look around, especially guys who lift a lot of weight, they're clenching their teeth.
Yep.
They're clamping down on those teeth because that's kind of how they gain that stability and strength.
Yeah.
So for them, a soft sports guard is really helpful. It helps get the pressure off the teeth. You don't put internal cracking on the teeth, and it's just a great way to protect your mouth.
You know what? I would never think of it. You always think of that if you're going to play hockey or you're going to, do
Right.
something where there's some real contact. But it is funny. We were working out yesterday, Dr. Weisbart,
yeah.
and we were like, the whole time.
Right. So for two reasons. For one, for contact sports. That's the obvious reason. You don't want a ball when you're playing baseball or softball hitting you in the mouth, and I've seen it happen. I've actually had to replace teeth that have been knocked out in baseball and softball. And soccer and all of that, lacrosse, field hockey, all the stuff that our kids do, but really for working out as well. And another thing that we found that people don't think about is if you swim more than 6 hours a week, your teeth may actually start to turn a little bit brown. And that's called swimmer's calculus. And it's from the chemically treated water. If you can start to turn your teeth brown.
Oh.
But even swimming, a guard can be helpful.
Now, are these guards? Can we just go down to the normal sporting goods store and pick up something like that? Go ahead.
You can. The problem with those is that they're big and bulky and really uncomfortable. And you know what will happen after you buy it? You'll put it in your mouth, and 30 seconds later you'll pull it out because it's annoying and you won't use it. But we make them in our office. We charge $50. It is a custom guard. It fits your teeth. It's thinner. It's more comfortable, and you'll actually wear it.
Is this the same kind of appliance that maybe will help me stop snoring?
No.
Okay. All right. There's a difference. I just want to make sure.
There's a difference. There's different kinds of guards. We make hard acrylic guards for people who clench and grind at night. We make a different kind of guard for snore guards, and we make sports guards, which are a soft rubber material that will cushion and protect teeth during sports and other activities.
Well, you know what? You want to protect your mouth at all costs. And you're right. If you wear something that hasn't been customized to fit your mouth, it's going to pinch. You're going to get those little sores on the inside, and you won't wear it. If you won't wear it, it doesn't matter how cheap it was.
Exactly. If you don't wear it, it's of no value.
All right.
So, I suggest coming to our office. We'll make a custom personal guard for your mouth. It'll be comfortable. You'll wear it, and it'll protect your whole mouth.
This is why we love Dr. Weisbart. Doctor, give some contact information, please.
I can be reached at 303-773-3373 or at weisbartdental.com. They can get helpful tips on Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn every day.
Love that. Dr. Weisbart, weisbartdental.com, 303-773-3373. What are you waiting for? Go to My Dentist. Get it right.
Everybody, have a great summer and be out there and be active like Eric.
I know, he's really kind of turned the corner. It's kind of impressive. Love the tips from our favorite dentist. Thanks, Dr. Weisbart.
Have a great day.
You betcha. Let's go to Walt Wilson, who is on the line. Private Pension by Design. Walt, welcome to the show.
Good morning, Eric and Angel. How are you guys this great, beautiful morning?
Well, we're just doing fantastic. Well, you were fan bragged about last Friday.
That's scary.
No.
No.
Not scary at all, man. You're doing it right. Whatever it is you're doing it right.
Well, thank you, whoever that was. I appreciate it.
Well, what's our tip for today?
Well, I'm going to talk a little bit about, I'm going to get technical to an nth degree. So
okay, you better talk to Angel.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to bypass it, Eric, and Angel, this is for you. Okay. We're going to talk about what we call a controlled executive bonus plan. It's also known as a restricted executive bonus plan, or Section 162. That's enough. That's all I'm going to talk about as far as the technical side of things.
Wait a minute. I want a Section 162.
Yeah. Is that what you used to get in the military? If you got no,
pretty sure.
No. Yeah, okay. It's an agreement between an employer and its key employees to provide a death benefit, supplemental income, and possibly long-term care benefits. And these plans are typically funded with cash value life insurance. So here are the advantages to the employer. They can select which key employees can participate. There's no mandatory eligibility and participation rules that are put on you by the government. No IRS restrictions or approval. No government forms or reports. Minimal administration. The bonus premiums are tax deductible. Recruit, reward, and retain key employees by using what they call golden handcuffs with these types of agreements. Now, this is an agreement. There's an agreement period between the employer and employee that he can't leave it or he can't take advantage of it until he provides a certain amount of time on the job. Okay? So this is done all by CPAs and tax lawyers and stuff like that, which we have in our stable of great referrals. The advantages to the employees is income tax benefits paid to surviving death benefits. So if you passed away during this time period, you're the employee, that benefit would go to you based upon the agreement that you had with your employer, go to your beneficiaries, okay? There's permanent life insurance protection. It means it doesn't ever expire. Once you get the insurance and you keep the premiums up, you're never going to be canceled. There's long-term care benefits available. There's tax-deferred growth of the policy cash values. There's income tax-free death benefits. And there's unrestricted ownership of the policy and its values after the restricted period ends. That restricted period is key, people to know. So that's what I'm here to help businesses about. Whether you're small, family-owned, large, whatever, we can sit down and help you design one of these plans.
You know, you had me at tax-free.
Or help you.
Right.
He's going to help me help you.
With Walt Wilson at Private Pension by Design. Walt, how do we learn more?
You just have to pick up the phone, give me a call at 303-798-6363, or go to my website at privatepensiondesign.com and contact me through the various emails or phone calls or whatever you wish to do. We do free consultation on this. I'll sit down with any employer and we'll put this together for you with your CPAs and your tax professionals to make sure you comply with all rules and regulations.
How fantastic are you?
You're a Section 162.
Yeah, my wife would call me a something other section, but we won't go there.
Well, thank you so much. I know that a lot of times when we talk about different benefits and things that we can do to help our employees, the more we can do, the more benefits we can provide, the better morale, retention, and how more appealing we look to potential hires as well. And I think that a lot of times it's confusing what we're doing. We don't always know the ins and outs, and when we're confused, it's hard to make a good decision. Well, you don't have to be confused. Walt he lays it out, keeps it super simple, and has the heart of an educator. Give that phone, check him out at privatepensiondesign.com, privatepensiondesign.com. You can call, you can email, you can look him up, or even send a carrier pigeon. I think he'll take that too.
If my cats are now, we're okay.
All right. Hey, thanks very much, Walt. We appreciate you.
Thank you guys very much. We appreciate you guys.
You betcha, folks. You're going to want to turn up the volume here because when we get back, we're going all Wild Kingdom on you. Yes, we're going to talk about the 7 personality types that make a well-rounded team.
The Experience Pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Being a homeowner, business owner, or a consumer has never been easier thanks to the Extreme Customer Service Directory. You can count on the Experience Pros Network to deliver the best in customer service and collaboration. Check out the Extreme Customer Service Directory for all your referrals, and if you don't see your favorites on the list, let us know. We'll check them out, and if their customers are saying great things about them, they could be a great fit for the Extreme Customer Service Directory. Online at experiencepros.com/directory.
Networking is full of myths. Bring lots of business cards. Be sure to meet at least 10 new people. Have your 30-second sales pitch ready. Your network is your net worth, but only if you're networking with your A-team. Take the guesswork out of your networking by joining Extreme Relationship Management. It's transforming the way people are networking. It's way more fun than drive-by networking and doesn't waste your time handing out stacks of business cards. Check out extremerelationshipmanagement.com for their next event. extremerelationshipmanagement.com.
You make all kinds of plans for your business, but have you planned for the event that you may need long-term care? Did you know that you can have long-term care insurance that offers you tax advantages and a guaranteed rate of return? Walt Wilson is a licensed agent working in the financial services segment of the insurance industry, and he's a pro when it comes to long-term care. It only takes a moment to register for the next free webinar that could literally change your financial outlook. Visit privatepensiondesign.com today and click the LTC webinar tab.
Design, implement, and support. If you have a computer, a cell phone, or a tablet, you have a network. Hi, this is Eric, and I've got great news for you. Your network has a guy. For the last 15 years, Brad Binkley of Binkley IT has served his clients without killing their budget. Brad can effectively manage a network of up to 50 computers, typically for about 2 to 4 hours a week. Huge savings, no sacrifice. Call Brad today for your next IT partner. 720-254-1057. That's 720-254-1057. Binkley IT, solving the IT puzzle one piece at a time.
Where do you go when the bank says no? Every business needs money, and yours is probably no different. What's that you say? Your bank backed out on a commitment to you? Our friend Steve Replin has the answers to your financial questions. Steve's new book, Where to Go When the Bank Says No, is the authoritative guide to finding you the money you need now. Where to Go When the Bank Says No. Available right now at hardmoneybooks.com. That's hardmoneybooks.com. Where do you go when the bank says no? hardmoneybooks.com.
Do you need more exposure? Who doesn't? Open House with Styles mini trade show is Thursday, April 24th at the brand new Iron Tribe Fitness Center in Littleton. Sign up today at openhousewithstyle.com, where the magic happens.
Government affects so many aspects of our lives, and it's become so complicated that it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening. Most daily talk radio is either so divisive that women don't want to listen, or you don't have time to listen to 2 or 3 hours of it every day. We want to offer you a concise, easy to understand synopsis of the issues put into the context of what women like you care about and how you and your family are personally affected. We're calling our show Heart of the Matter because that's what we plan to do. Get to the core principles of each issue so you can choose for yourself what you believe. So please join me, Jill Vecchio, and my co-hosts, Kim Munson and Molly Vogt, for 2 fun hours of lively discussion every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Let's get to the heart of the matter on KLZ 560 The Source.
The Dave Ramsey Show, noon to 3 on KLZ and streaming live at 560thesource.com.
The Experience Pros radio show, where small business is big business and your business is our business. Follow them on twitter.com/experiencepros. Now, back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
All right, Sybil, are you ready?
Hey, I think that having multiple personalities is helpful.
Well, I'll tell you what, there are 7 personality types that make a well-rounded team, and
I am all of them.
you could be.
I mean, is it all right if they're all in one person?
Well,
I mean, if you don't have 7 people on the team,
right,
somebody's got to
pick up the slack, right?
Yeah.
And in some cases, you will find multiple personality types within yourself. But let's cover these and see if you have a well-rounded team.
We're going to count how many how many do you think you have? Of the 7, how many do you think? Yeah, how many do you think you have?
I actually think I have 7.
You think you have 7?
I do, and I also think you have 7.
Oh,
but
that makes sense of why we were able to function for so long. It's
it
just
really
the two
is.
of us.
We are very much interchangeable in our styles of leadership and our styles of personality, and it depends on who comes to work that day, right?
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
We're like, really? That's who's here today? Couldn't they call in sick?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you had to make it that way. All right. Here's a personality type.
I mean, take a vacation. I do that sometimes. Sometimes I need to send some of my personalities on vacation,
it's
and
too
I
late.
do.
The toothpaste's out of the tube already.
I've never sent you on vacation.
To the leader. This is it. Before you start a project, you've got to have an established leader, right?
There does need to be one point person, and this is something that we sometimes struggle with because there are two of us at the helm. But one of us has to be the leader of certain aspects
That's
of
right.
it.
You have defined roles of which you are the leader.
Eric and I would actually have staff meetings.
Sure.
And we have job descriptions and staff meetings, even when it was just the two of us. And you think, well, you guys see each other and you hang out all the time. But there are times where we actually have to define roles, and the buck stops here for certain things.
That's right.
The buck stops there for others.
We have a fun little saying that is really more true and accurate than most people give credit to, because they just think it's a joke. But I say you're speaking to the wrong pro, right?
You know, he does like to use that phrase. And here's something too, though, when you're talking about keeping your books and being a legitimate corporation, even if you are a sole proprietor,
That's right.
you still actually have to have those staff meetings
You absolutely do.
and document who's going to do what.
You know, and if you do, there's all kinds of benefits that go along with it. Here's another personality type, the team player. You know the acronym for team, together everyone achieves more. Well, it's so true. And whether you're a one-person or a two-person kind of a team, you can't do it without somebody else helping you. Who's going to be that team player and identify that role? You need to have team players.
Somebody's got to actually do the piece. You don't always need all the initiators, people coming up with new ideas and let's start something new. Once the framework is built, okay, now we have to all go forth and do. And so then, yeah, we take up off our leadership hat, and now we dig in and we get the work done.
Yeah, absolutely. You know those guys that are always asking the questions and finding their own answers? Those are the researchers. Those are the people.
All right, just because I talk to myself, they say it's okay as long as I'm not answering.
Yeah, but you do. You talk to yourself and answer yourself. And then you ask me for my opinion and then told me it's not good enough. But that's okay, because everybody's got their role, right?
We do need researchers.
We need researchers.
We do need researchers. We need to know, okay, we've got these ideas, we're going to go forward, but we have to do some planning. Is the plan here?
The planner's coming.
The planner's coming.
Well, let's jump to that now.
Okay.
The planner. Imagine that. Yeah. Planners are naturally self-motivated. They take the research and then implement the plan.
I know, but sometimes the planner gets poo-pooed because we have these great ideas, and then the planner comes in and says, yeah, but all right, how are we going to implement that? How is that sustainable?
Yeah.
How are we going to actually, and when? When are we going to do that? When are we going to fit that in? How are we going to make sure that's consistent? And then the leader comes out and he's like, Angel.
No, it's not so much the leader, it's the creative that you're
the
concerned
creative.
about. The creative is another personality type.
Angel, don't worry about the how.
It's going to be okay.
It's going to be fine.
Natural planners love lists, charts, and calendars. The creative are the ones who just come up with the ideas, right?
Yes, he does.
Well, yes, you do too, because I could probably draw a chart of your creative contributions to our culture. This really wasn't about us as much as it was for the audience, but you know, if you're going to go there, that's fine. We talked about the researcher, we talked about the planner. How about the expert? This is the person who actually has intimate knowledge of the project at hand or the area to which they are addressing.
This is the person who sometimes sits in the back of the room and shakes her head no and yes to the answers that are being put forth in the front of the room.
I'm pretty sure that happens all the time. And then there's the communicator. You've got to have somebody who can bring all these people together and engage in a conversation that will help spread the knowledge all the way across the team.
Okay, so we have a team.
Yep.
There are 9 of us on the team.
Yes.
And so are you always in the same role? Can you change roles? Like sometimes you could be the expert in the planner.
Yeah,
or are you always
sometimes,
or are you always the creative, or are you always the the follower?
Yeah. You say, we didn't talk about the follower. There is no follower.
There is no follower. The team player.
Oh, that one.
Yeah. If you're always the team player, can sometimes you take the lead?
Listen, yeah, absolutely.
Or does the leader never want to be the team player?
Well, then they are not much of a leader, to be honest with you, because the best leaders are always the best followers.
Okay, but what I mean is, if I'm in one role today,
interchangeable.
Are they interchangeable?
Absolutely. As we started the segment, I think that if you're, I think that you and I both possess all 7 of these traits, and depending on who shows up at work, and it's not always just me. That's how we adapt to each other. I think that's what makes it special.
And it's special.
We're going to go to a commercial break, and when we come back, we promise to terrify you in 2 sentences or less.
The experienced pros are here to help you get your business right. To learn more, visit experiencepros.com.
Testosterone therapy. We've all heard about the benefits, but which method is safe? Hi, this is Dan Denai, Chief Operating Officer with BioT Medical. At BioT, we've developed the safest, most effective way to balance your hormones. Unlike synthetic shots, gels, and creams with many dangerous side effects, bioidentical, natural testosterone pellets are safe and beneficial to the heart, bones, brain, and prostate. Go to biotmedical.com to learn more. That's BIOTE medical.com. BioT, it's the right choice.
Leaders, listen up. You want to get the very best from your people, and See It Thrive can help. Address personnel challenges with confidence and unleash the best performance out of your organization, team, or individuals. See It Thrive helps you realize the possibilities of your team coming together as an unstoppable force. Reduce conflict and empower transformation. Because you work with people, make the courageous choice to See It Thrive. Call Sue Kenfield today at 303-791-2807. That's 303-791-2807. Discover and sign up for upcoming workshops at seeitthrive.com.
If printing is an essential part of your business day, then RMK Cartridge is your lifeline to success. Hi, this is Eric, and Angel and I wouldn't think of running our business without having RMK Cartridge on our speed dial. Remanufactured ink and toner cartridges are just the beginning. Free delivery and award-winning service, coupled with 30 to 50% savings over original manufacturer products, means that we're saving time, money, and space in the landfill all at once. Treat your printer to the best. Contact the guys at RMK Cartridge at 303-781-2076 or on the web at rmkcartridge.com.
Can you imagine going an entire day without your phone or computer? Crazy, right? How else would you communicate with your team, contact that client, or even get paid? Absolutely nothing happens when you don't have technology in your lap. Even a slow-running computer can stall your progress. And when your software doesn't sync, nothing seems to work out. You've got a technology partner like no other with C2 Computer Consulting. C2 is your business pain reliever. Solve your pain. Call C2 at 303-933-1113.
Hi, this is Angel, and ladies, I want to let you in on my newest fashion secret. It's my eyelashes. That's right, my eyelashes. I've been going to Carabella Studio since July, and ever since then, I've had nothing but compliments on my eyelash extensions from my friend Reggie at Carabella Studio. And my favorite part? No more daily hassle of applying and removing mascara, and all of the compliments. Get yours today. Call Carabella Studio today at 303-909-9585. That's 303-909-9585. Ask for the Angel Eyes offer and get your new lashes for only $150. Carabella Studios, 303-909-9585.
1 out of 175 million odds, which literally was the odds in the last Powerball.
Dave Ramsey.
It's a tax on people who can't do math. Well, it's entertainment. Losing money is entertainment. I got a better idea. Drive along the interstate, throw $20 bills out your car window. That'll be entertainment. And you will get entertainment that way, I can promise you that. Just watch the rearview mirror. It'll be fun. The Dave Ramsey Show, noon to 3 p.m. on legendary KLZ 560 The Source.
The experienced pros want to help you get your business right. And now, back to Eric and Angel on the Experienced Pros Radio Show.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show, where if you listen to this song, it is quite possible. Devil inside, devil inside. Every single one of us is the devil inside.
Every one of us? We all have that freaky side personality.
I don't know. But here's what I came across.
Just wants to slap somebody.
We're going to have to finish this sometime today, aren't we? You're going to have to just haul off
Just
that
a soap opera slap.
Yeah.
I mean, when have you ever just had that kind of rage for somebody?
Need for release.
But then the end of that is you end up soap opera slapping, and then you're passionately in love with this person, in the next scene. So I don't think it's real.
Yeah, well, then by the end of the episode, everybody's dead. Here, I came across something, and thanks to Chef Matt Curry, who brought this to my attention, or maybe not thanks, I don't know, you may not like this segment at all, but it came across this website, 20 terrifying two-sentence horror stories in 2 sentences. Think it's not possible?
Okay, here's the thing.
Yep.
It's a horror story.
Right.
So something that's going to
beginning, middle, and end.
Emotionally
Yes.
grab you in. People can't even tell what they do in 2 sentences.
Right.
Let alone tell a story.
Let's see. This is why it fascinated me, because we tell you to boil down your 30-second commercial into 4 words, right? We tell you that if you can say it, you summarize it in 11 words or less, you're going to be way ahead of the game. We tell you that brevity is an art form. Here's the proof. Yeah, I found them fascinating. Check this out. I woke up to hear knocking on the glass. At first, I thought it was the window until I heard it come from the mirror again.
Oh.
Right? Creepy, huh?
A little bit.
A little bit. Yeah. Growing up with cats and dogs, I got used to the sounds of scratching at my door while I slept. Now that I live alone, it's much more unsettling. These are cool. You read one.
Should I read one?
Yeah.
Okay. Should I pick one?
Yeah.
All right. A girl heard her mom yell her name from downstairs, so she got up and started to head down. As she got to the stairs, her mom pulled her into a room and said, "I heard that too."
Oh, I got goosebumps. Right? In all the time I've lived alone in this house, I am quite certain I've closed more doors than I've opened. That's one word.
Oh, these are creepy.
Yeah.
I don't watch horror movies.
I know.
I don't watch horror movies.
You know, look how powerful our language is. Go ahead.
Okay.
You can do it.
I awoke to the sound of the baby monitor crackling with a voice comforting my firstborn child. As I adjusted to a new position, my arm brushed against my wife sleeping next to me.
Oh, no, you didn't.
I didn't know.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, yeah.
Okay, so can you tell a story in 2 sentences? You want to keep being creepy?
Well,
Do you watch horror stories?
Let's talk about. No, I really don't. I
don't
care for scary stories.
I don't watch scary movies. I think the only time I've ever returned a video, do you remember when we used to have to do that?
Right.
Return a video to the store because I couldn't watch it was Cape Fear.
Right.
I couldn't watch it. I started to watch it and I couldn't watch it. I don't like scary movies. I don't like that emotion. It stays with me for far too long. And do you know what else I have started not liking?
What?
This isn't horror, but it's the Comedy Channel.
You don't like the Comedy Channel?
I don't like the Comedy Channel anymore. No, it's too racist.
Oh, that's
completely like everything.
That's true.
Against somebody, men, women, tall, short. It doesn't matter. And after listening to that for a while, because at first you're just laughing, and I do like the one where she's talking about the ladies doing her nails, and John Panette is hysterical, and God rest his soul. I mean, he's like one of our favorites. Love comedians, but I don't like, and so it's like the stuff then it like it gets in your head and messes with your head. It's not pure.
Well, it may not be pure, but the reason again that I brought this this story to you is I really appreciate the English language. I think that we have such power in verbal communication and non-verbal communication, but the written language is such a tool that we can use, and I don't think many of us use it well enough. If you'd asked me before I saw this article, if you could write a 2-sentence complete story, I don't think I would have. I was born, I lived. No, that's 2. I don't think I could have said, I get it. But then you read, don't be scared of the monsters. Just look for them. Look to your left, to your right, under your bed, behind your dresser, in your closet, but never look up. She hates being seen.
You like have this funny laugh. Do you ever notice in the when you watch a scary movie? I did this one time at a slumber party when I was in middle school.
Yep.
And if you turn the music off,
yeah,
it actually isn't so scary.
Oh, that's true.
It actually could look like a love story.
What?
And you change the music.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
A love story?
They're pining over each other. He's lost her. She's lost in the woods, and he's chasing her down.
Why is she running in the woods?
An embrace. Yeah, if you change the music and if you turn off the creepy music or the creeper laugh.
Right.
What are you doing?
Well.
Are you taking a picture of me while I'm sleeping?
No.
That's creepy.
No, there was a phone. In fact,
is there a picture of you
there
sleeping?
There was a picture in my phone of me sleeping. I live alone.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah. Right.
Can we stop now?
I suppose we will. But I brought this theater of the mind to you to remind you that you too can create powerful imagery with nothing more than the written word. And if you don't do it well, by golly, there are people that do. Brian Lugs is a member of our Extreme Customer Service Directory. He is fantastic at creating copywriting that will totally propel your brand. And he's not the only one. There's others in there. Make sure that you connect with the people on the Extreme Customer Service Directory. They know how to take your story and make it seen, heard, and understood.
Fabulous.
Right.
Fabulous. And I think that is a piece. It's our story. Stories are sticky. Stories are the things that people will tell about your brand. Your brand is your promise. And it's not so much your story or you telling your story, but can your story be retold? You come up with a clever way, a unique way that is actually embracing all of the words very briefly. Of course, we can all tell our story if we've got 45 minutes. And so I think we should work on a really brief version of the Experience Pro story, because here's the challenge. The longer you're in business, the longer the story.
Sure.
And so how do you keep that story brief when now you've got 10 years under you?
You know
5 years.
who we should ask?
Who?
Mark Kobrick. You know the guy on Channel 9 News?
You want him to tell our story?
No, but he's been in business for a long time, and all of his stories are 3 minutes or less. He just gets it.
Does he write his own stories?
He does. He's a news journalist. He's a yes.
All right.
And it's his birthday.
Aww.
Happy birthday, Mark Kobrick. We're very happy for him.
You were able to tell his story in a couple of sentences.
How about that?
You are a good student.
I'm gifted and special. Mm-hmm. Well, there you have it. We have another fun radio show in the books for you. Tell people all the time you get a PhD in business development right here on the Experience Pros radio show. We hope that you've enjoyed the entertainment value. And I don't know, maybe you could opine and let us know on Facebook how many of the personality types you think Angel has.
7.
All right. On behalf of Charlie, our producer, and Angel, myself, and all the people that make the Experience Pros radio show happen every single day, we say thank you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for participating. You are our revolution. You're the reason that we do what we do. Meet us at Randy's All-American Grill in Greeley tonight from 6:30 to 8:30. We would love to connect with you there. And, we'll probably see you tomorrow. So in the meantime, make sure you do this. give somebody a 20-second kiss. Not talking about locking lips. That stands for kindness. It's so simple.
This has been the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or visit them on the web at experiencepros.com, facebook.com/experiencepros, and twitter.com/experiencepros. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
The Source, KLZ 560.
KLZ 560, The Source. We are seeking a dynamic sales professional who will implement sales strategies aligned with our company vision and help us to grow our